Hey everybody, it's Jeremy, and welcome back to turn 5 of Pokemon Gold, where we're playing Cameron the Photographer, God of Cyanwood City, and let's jump into the turn. Okay, so very little happened. We had the battle in Hoburgdorf. Go ahead and watch it. See how this goes. In our corner, a bunch of Machops. And, ooh, okay, so we did not see this. Previously, we had seen that there were Furrets and Hoots, but there are also some Tauros riders here, and these things are pretty nasty. They have pretty decent stats all around, multiple attacks, right? This double edge hits very hard. They have a lance charge, which, you know, has the bonus damage on first strike, etc. They berserk, right, which makes them very tough, and they trample. So they're size 3 tramplers, and I want to say once you kill them, like this is 13 health for the trainer, and I think once you do that, then the Tauros runs wild and they have like 13 health as well. So deceptively strong. So let's go ahead and watch. Hopefully we still have enough to overpower them, though. Our miscellaneous guys go in. They die pretty quick. Ooh, someone's mind burning back here. Who is it? This one, Kamel the Beauty. So these beauties aren't super useful. They summon Cubones. In theory, which I think Cubones actually are sacred, so we might look into that eventually. But it's hard to mass when you're only getting one per turn, right? But they're blessed, they're sacreds, they're priests. But they do, all of them, when you recruit them, they have a 10% chance of having like one from most paths, basically. So finding a astral is pretty rare. Anyways, back to what we were doing. Yeah, these Tauros are kicking the crap out of my Tyrogues. I'm assuming I'm gonna lose pretty much all my Tyrogues here. And so, yeah, they lost the rider, and now he's rampaging around. Ooh, got that punch in the face, though. So it looks like we're cleaning this up. Probably took a fair amount of losses. Looks like we lost all of our Tyrogues, or most of them. Doesn't look like we really lost any prodigies, but we'll see. Yep, okay, so we didn't lose any prodigies, lost 4 Machamps, lost all our Tyrogues. That's painful, that hurts. But it's doable. Okay, so ooh. Alright, we have information. So we know last turn, or not last turn, but the turn before, Saffron went to Silver Grove, so it seems likely that they're clearing out their cap circle. So I'd assume they're here in Berman Heights highs right now, which is good. That means it should be unlikely that there's a party that's going to be able to take the impassable mountains, which I am going to try to take this turn. Now, we are low compared to what we had, right? We only have 21 units. None of our units have hit that experience threshold that I really wanted to hit, the 30. So that is unfortunate. We do have a couple of afflictions around, but none that are super crazy. And I think part of the problem we're having income issues right now because these provinces just suck. Like I have not started off with good provinces. These are very low population, low income provinces. And that's just kind of unfortunate. Even this throne is kind of like crappy. I was really hoping that Hoburgdorf was going to be more in like the 9K area, 8 to 10K kind of scenario, and be closer to 100 income. It's not, which sucks. Our growth scales, our good scales, period, right, are really going to have to work for us. I've been very lucky as far as getting heroes. I kind of need to get lucky and get some gold events. Oh, we did recruit a Battle Girl X last turn. We got an Earth random, which is kind of what we were looking for. So they come at 2 Earth. And you can get 1, 2, or 3 air, water, or earth. So we wanted an earth. We wanted a 3 earth so that we could get the -2 off of a dwarven hammer ASAP, which is great. But we also want a air one, so as soon as we get that dwarven hammer, we can start putting it to good use. So here's the thing, though. We want as many prodigies as we can to go out with Chuck next turn. So we're going to have to be a little dicey on our recruitment. Probably do something like that, and then get a battle girl, and then do that. So that'll give me another 7 units to go out with this, which will be pretty decent. It'll be a decent little fighting force. I don't know that it's good. We might have to wait another turn. This expansion is going so slow because I haven't gotten any income or no income events or any good income provinces. It is very unfortunate. Yes, not good. Leave it on 1 for now. We did get a Lake of Mists and a Windspire here automatically. That's really nice. I care less about the Lake of Mists, but I'll take water. But getting the air gem automatically is really sweet. Having access to these Tauros Riders could be good, but I don't think I really care at the moment. We're going to move up. We're going to move up into the Impassable Mountains. And hopefully our forces are going to be plenty to take care of that. Gonna search for stuff here. For summoning allies. Is it gonna be enough? The question is Mr. Mimes? Mr. Mimes are dangerous, right? I need to be expanding, yes. But if I just throw Chuck out here with an expansion party, if I lose that expansion party, I doubt I'll lose Chuck. Chuck will probably just rout, right? But if I lose that expansion party or Chuck, then my game might be over. This is the expanding with Cyanwood is really hard against these Pokemon Indies. And this is the pain point, right? Is this one with the Mr. Mimes. The Hoot Hoots, Caterpies, and Paris, I'm not really worried about. The Yanmas and Beauties, I'm not really worried about. Once I get past this, I can probably just go doot, 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 and not really have any real issue. But it's getting to that point, and I don't know that getting to that point, that I'm going to get to that point next turn. But I guess that is a next turn problem. Next turn, we are also going to have construction 2, which means what we'll do is we probably are going to have to wait another turn because we won't have enough earth gems for a dwarven hammer, even with the reduction, the forge bonus. So we'll have to wait one more turn after that, and we'll make a dwarven hammer, and then that dwarven hammer is going to be passed around probably to start making owl quills. But we will see. Is there anything else that I can do initially? Got This is sketchy. This is very sketchy. This whole expansion has been very sketchy. And now seeing Ecrutech over here, or Ecrutique over here, now I'm kind of spooked. So there were 2 people that I was, or 2 nations that I was worried about coming into this. I was worried about Saffron City, because Saffron City has, it's astral, right? It's mind blasts, basically, is what it is, right? It's a whole bunch of like MR negate stuff, and that is my weakness, right? My weakness is the concept of having crappy magic resistance. Okay? All of my units have pretty bad MR. The other person that I was worried about was Ekrutik, because Ekrutik is basically kind of like a Urmor meets Therados kind of scenario. It's the ghost city, right? So all of their units are ethereal, and they have massive pop kill, and they just constantly spawn new units. So Ekrutik, if we actually go into the score graphs, I want to say, leave on Saffron. Ekrutik is the highest expanding person right now, I believe. There are some others. Some people are starting to go up to that expansion point where they have multiple expansions, which is where we would love to be. But Ekrutik has been kind of like at the forefront of this because of their free spawn. So they're covering a lot of ground. And because I went with MR instead of magic weapons, I don't really have a good way to face them. At least not to start with, right? The counterpoint being, like, there are dozens of Pokemon that I can recruit that have magical attacks, right? I can get that taken care of. It's just I can't deal with it right now. So the theory there is going to be, hopefully I can snag this area and kind of move up this way, and hopefully I can play nice with Saffron City. I don't know that I'm going to do it this turn, but I'm probably going to contact Saffron off out of game on Discord and see what their opinion is about Ekrutik, and see what their opinion is about kind of like these two provinces, right? I'm not going to play greedy, but I do need one of these two provinces. If I can't get one of these two provinces, I'm trapped into this little area, and that's it. I can't do anything else. So, and realistically, like, I don't want Ekrutik to exist for very long either. They're kind of like, again, they're kind of like that Urmor situation. So I would love for Saffron to be able to go up against Ekrutik. I would love to not have to deal with that, but yeah, we'll have to see. So we've got basic plans. Things have not been horrible for us, but they have not been very great. We've gotten very good lucky heroes, right? That's fantastic. Now we need some lucky money, or we need a freaking good province, because these provinces suck. These provinces are crap. They're trash. Except we're getting decent gem income from them. So maybe that'll be our shining point. Research-wise, I need to go ahead and throw enchantment up so we can head towards Fighting Field in case I need to deal with Saffron directly. I hope that that's not going to be the case, but we'll see next time. Bye, everybody.